Hello, Standard 5th, Mathematics, Chapter 1st, Roman Numerals. Dear student, today we learn about Chapter 1st, the Roman Numerals. इयत्ता 5वी विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आपण गणिताचा पहिला भाग रोमन संख्या चिन्हे अभ्यासणार आहोत. You know the name of the number and the digit. देवनागरी numerals 1 and the digit write this type 1. International, it's called Hindu Arabic numerals 1. याला संख्या नाम तर याला संख्या चिन्ह म्हणतात. The Roman numerals use the one line I. Devanagari numerals 5 write this type. The digit this type. International digit this type. And Roman numerals the letter V. Devanagari 10. International look this type. And Roman number letter X. Now Devanagari 50, International 50, Roman numerals L. Devanagari 100, International 100 and Roman numerals C. Devanagari numerals 500, International 500 and Roman numerals D. Devanagari numerals 1000, International write this type and Roman numerals use letter M. You know the Devanagari and International numbers always different types. Every numbers are different sign, different type. But Roman numerals use 7 basic symbol. Roman numerals use 7 basic symbol. Actually, we use every time the number, it's called international number. Sometimes we use the Roman numerals. But now we learn physically Roman numerals in the first chapter. So write down the chart on your notebook. Student, you know we use standard first to the fourth, the number called Devanagari. But after we use every time the international number. And now we learn the Roman numerals. The Roman numerals means in the ancient time, olden time, in the Europe, the Roman capitals letter were used to write numbers. That is why they were called Roman numerals. The letter I was the symbol used for 1. The letter V for 5. The letter X used for 10. The letter L used for 50. The letter C used for 100. The letter D used for 500. And the letter M used for 1000. Now, in this circle, we write the international number. Now, it is converted into Roman numerals like this. You know, we use I for the 1, double I used for 2, triple I used for 3, but do not use 4 times I. It is absolutely wrong. We write 4 and 5 using the number 5. First, we write their number 5. We write their number 5. Now, V. The letter I use to left side of 5. This type we write 4. After them, we use letter V and right side 1. The letter V and right side the letter I, we got the number 6. Now, we write the letter V and write the both time I and I, we got the number 7. Now, if we write 8, it is easy. V means 5. V means 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now, we cannot write the number 9 this time. It is wrong. First, we write the numbers 10 like a 5. Like a 5. Write 10 and the smaller number 1 remove from 10, we get the number 9. And now it is easy to write x and 1, 11, x 1, 1, 12. Student, you know, it is simple situation. For example, we use I, V and X, only 3 letters in this diagram. Okay. Only 3 letters we use in this diagram. Now look, the letter I for 1, double I for 2, triple I for 3. Do not use the I 4 times. So write 5 means V. Okay. And 1 remove from 5, we got 4. Now it means subtraction. So we use there V minus 1. If we use the smaller number, write to the left side of biggest number, we got subtraction. Now addition. If we use the smaller number, write to the right side of the biggest number, we get addition. Now look here, V plus 1, here V minus 1. Left side subtraction, right side addition. म्हणजे बाळांनो, आपण ह्या आकृतीमध्ये फक्त 3 अक्षरांचा वापर केला. एक I, दुसरा V आणि तिसरा X. 1 लिहायचं होतं त्यावेळी आपण I चा वापर केला. 2 लिहायचं होतं 2 वेळा I वापरला. 3 लिहायचं आहे आपण 3 वेळा I वापरला. 4 ही संख्या आपण लिहू शकलो नाही, 5 लिहायची. आता 5 मधून 1 वजा केला की 4 येणार आहेत. मग जी लहान संख्या वजा करायची असते ती रोमन संख्येमध्ये मोठ्या संख्येच्या डावीकडे लिहितात. म्हणून इथे बघा 5 पेक्षा 1 ही लहान संख्या आहे, म्हणून ती काय केली, डावीकडे लिहिली आणि आपल्याला मिळाले 4. आता इकडे बघा 6 मध्ये 5 मध्ये 1 मिळवला म्हणजे तो उजवीकडे लिहावा लागला. आता इथे 7 लिहिताना 5 मध्ये I आणि I 2 वेळा मिळवले, आपल्याला 7 मिळाले. 8 लिहिताना आपण 5 मध्ये I 3 वेळा मिळवले, 8 मिळाले. 9 आपण लिहू शकणार नाही, आपल्याला त्यासाठी 10 चा अगोदर वापर करावा लागेल. 10 लिहिले आपण X. आता 10 मधून 1 वजा करायचा आहे म्हणजे तो आपल्याला डावीकडे लिहावा लागेल. आपण डावीकडे लिहिला आणि 9 मिळवले. 11 लिहिताना आपल्याला काय करावं लागेल, 1 उजवीकडे लिहावा लागेल. XI झालं, 11 मिळाले. XI त्यावेळी आपल्याला 12 मिळाले. या आकृतीवरून आपल्याला असं समजेल की आपण फक्त इथे 3 अंकांचा वापर करून 12 अंकांची माहिती घेतली. ज्यावेळी आपल्याला पहिली गोष्ट एक लक्षात घ्या इथे की एखादं अक्षर आपण 3 वेळाच फक्त जास्तीत जास्त वापरू शकतो. The symbol we can be repeated for a maximum of 3 times, not of 4 times. If we use 4 times, it is absolutely wrong. Now we learn some rules about the Roman numerals. The first rule, rule first, there was no symbol for 0. Rule first, there was no symbol for 0. हे 0 साठी, शून्यासाठी कोणताही सिम्बॉल यामध्ये नाही. स्टुडंट, रूल नंबर 2. Only 7 symbols used to write for Roman numerals. I for 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500, M for 1000. 7 basic symbol. 7 basic symbol we use to write the Roman numbers. Listen again. I for 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500, M for 1000. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, 7 अक्षरांचा वापर रोमन संख्या चिन्हांमध्ये केला जातो. जसं I ने 1 दर्शवला जातो, V ने 5 दर्शवले जातात, X ने 10 दर्शवले जातात, L ने 50 दर्शवले जातात, C ने 100 दर्शवले जातात, D ने 500 दर्शवले जातात, M ने 1000 दर्शवले जातात. स्टुडंट, रूल नंबर 3. If either of the symbol I or X is written consecutively 2 or 3 times, their sum total is the number they make. For example, we write there I and I. It means 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now, X and X we use 2 times. It's equal to 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. Now if we use 3 times, I, it means 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Now we use X and X is equal to 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, जर I आणि X ही अक्षर 2 किंवा 3 वेळा जर आपण सातत्याने वापरली, सलग वापरली, तर त्यांची बेरीज करून संख्या तयार होते. उदाहरणार्थ I आणि I म्हणजे I ने काय दर्शवतो आपण? 1. या I ने काय दाखवला? 1. 1 अधिक 1 2. आले 2. इथे बघा I 3 वेळा I वापरला. 1 अधिक 1 अधिक 1 बरोबर 3. आले 3. बघा इथे X and X म्हणजे 10. याने 10 दर्शवले, याने 10 दर्शवले. 10 अधिक 10 20. 20 कसे लिहिणार आपण रोमन मध्ये? X. 30 कसे लिहिणार आपण रोमन मध्ये? X म्हणजे 10 अधिक 10 अधिक 10 बरोबर 30. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, कोणतंही अक्षर 3 पेक्षा जास्त वेळा वापरायचं नाही, हे आपण सर्कल मध्ये शिकलो. We learn in the circle, do not use any symbol more than 3 times. Now we learn about the rule number 4. The symbol I, X, C, M can be repeated consecutively for a maximum of 3 times. Listen again. The symbol I, X, C, M can be repeated consecutively for a maximum of 3 times. It's mean, बाळांनो, I, X, C, M ही अक्षर आपण जास्तीत जास्त 3 वेळा सलग वापरू शकतो. सलग 3 वेळा जास्तीत जास्त. Now example, it's mean 1 plus 1 plus is equal to 2. Now x 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Now x is equal to 10 plus 10 is equal to 20. Now x, it's mean 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 30. Now C and C means 100 and 100 is equal to 200. So C and C, 100 plus 100 plus 100 is equal to 300. Do you understand? Okay, very good. Note on your notebook. Rule number 5. The symbol V, L, D is never repeated consecutively. Listen again. The symbol V, L, D is never repeated consecutively. Now, if we write 10, many students write this type, V and V is equal to 10. Is equal to 10. But it is wrong. We use the letter X for the 10. It's mean V not repeated. Now, same condition. If we write 100, many students write 100 this type, L and L. But it is wrong. We use C for 100. It's mean the letter V, L and D is never repeated. बाळांनो, V, L, D ही अक्षर पुन्हा पुन्हा वापरायची नाही. खरं तर बाळांनो, रोमन संख्यांमध्ये संख्या चिन्ह किती आहेत? 7. त्यातली पुन्हा पुन्हा वापरता येतील तीही 3 वेळा. अशी कोणती आहेत? तर I, X, C आणि M. आणि पुन्हा पुन्हा वापरता येणार नाही 2 किंवा 3 वेळा. अशी कोणती आहेत? तर V, L आणि D. Student, you know how many the letters, the symbols used to write the Roman numerals? Nearly 7. From the 7, the symbol I, X, C, N, these 4 letters we use 2 or 3 times consecutively, but the letter VLD never repeated. Rule number 6. When either I or V is written on the right of the symbol of bigger numbers, its value is added to the value of the bigger number. Now it is addition case. It is addition case. The smaller value symbol written after greater value symbol, their sum they make. Listen again. The addition case means smaller value symbol written after greater value symbol, their sum is they make. For example, V is the biggest symbol and I is the smallest. I is the smaller than V and V is the biggest than I. Listen again. I is the smaller than V and V is the bigger than I. Now it is bigger value symbol and it is smaller value symbol. If we use the smaller value symbol right after bigger, it's mean addition. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. Now X is the biggest than 1. It's mean 10. X means 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. If we write 15 X V, X is the biggest value symbol and V is the smaller value symbol. The smaller value symbol write to the right side. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Do you understand? बाळांनो लक्षात घ्या, ज्यावेळी मोठी संख्या दर्शकची सिम्बॉल दिलेला आहे त्याच्या उजवीकडे जर लहान सिम्बॉल लिहिला, लहान संख्या दर्शक सिम्बॉल लिहिला तर त्यांची बेरीज करतात. बेरजेचा नियम रोमन संख्येमध्ये काय सांगतो? मोठ्या किंमत दर्शक अक्षराच्या उजवीकडे लहान किंमत दर्शक अक्षर लिहिलं तर त्याची बेरीज करतात. जसे V 5 दर्शवतो आणि I 1 दर्शवतो, म्हणजे 5 पेक्षा 1 लहान संख्या आहे आणि ती उजवीकडे लिहिली म्हणून बेरीज करायची. जसं 10 अधिक 1 11, 10 अधिक 5 15. Do you understand, student? Okay, it is addition case. If the smaller symbol right to the right side of the biggest number, we use their addition. Okay? Rule number 7. When I is the written on the left of V or X, then its value is subtract from the value of v or x. Listen again. When I is written on the left of v or x, then its value is subtract from the value of v or x. म्हणजे बाळांनो, I ही संख्या v किंवा x च्या जर डावीकडे लिहिली तर त्यांची वजाबाकी करा. म्हणजे v तुमची डावी बाजू ती अक्षराची डावी बाजू. मग इथे I जर लिहिला तर 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. 5 वजा 1 बरोबर 4. x I. Now 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. Rule number 8. The symbol I is not written more than once before v or x. The symbol 1 means I is not written more than once before v or x. For example, बाळांनो, I हे अक्षर v आणि x यांच्या अगोदर एक पेक्षा जास्त वेळा लिहिता येत नाही. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, v I, इट्स मीन 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Many students write VII, but it is wrong. Now 10 minus 1 is equal to 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. That time not write this type. Do you understand? It's mean the letter I only use only one time before V or X. Now student, you know, in the Roman numerals, the basic 7 letters used to write the number. I for 1, V for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. Okay. Now seven letter, 7 numerals. Now second, there was no symbol for 0. Do you understand? Okay. Number 3, addition. Number 3, addition. If we use the smaller value symbol, the smaller value symbol return after greater value symbol their sum is they make. For example, we 1. 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. X 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Okay. Now smaller value symbol return before greater value symbol their subtract they make. For example, IV, it is smaller value symbol right at the left side of greater value symbol. So 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. Now 10 is the bigger value symbol, greater value symbol. Right there 1 is a smaller value symbol and it is used left side. So 10 minus 1 is equal to 9. The symbol IXCM can be repeated 3 times, maximum 3 times. How many times? 3 times. For example, 1, 1, 1 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Do not write 4 times. It is wrong. If we write 4, use V. Left side 1 means 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So, do not write this type. Okay. The symbol VLD is never repeated. The symbol VLD is never repeated. For example, V plus V plus V, it is absolutely wrong. If we write 15, use X is greater and right side smaller, means 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Now we write 10. That time we cannot use V and V. It is wrong. We use X. Do you understand? Okay. Now practice set number 1. Practice set number 1. Write the numbers from 1 to 20 using Roman numerals. Now you know 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1 showing by I, 2 double I, 3 triple I, 4 write first 5 minus 1. Okay. If we use smaller number left side to the biggest number, it means subtraction. So V minus I means 5 minus 1, 4. Next 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Now that time we use 6. V means 5. 5 use the smaller symbol right side means 5 plus 1. Okay. Now V 5, 6, 7. We use to the right side the symbol I 1 time, 2 time and also 3 time. V, I. Okay. Now not use 4 times there. Do not use 4 times. Now 10x. X minus 1. 9. Do you understand? Okay. Next one. 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now use x. X plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. 3 times use. Now use there x and v. Okay, 15. Now 4 showing by IV. 4 showing by IV. So now we use x IV. X IV means 10 plus 4.